Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another night of Idaho State Esports.
Dude, I'm excited for this one. It's been an entire semester since we've seen Smash Bros, and so I'm really excited to get tonight underway.
Yeah, so great matchup tonight. We're going against HCC is what we've determined them. As you can see, they're Hillsborough Community College. They're the Scotties, by the way.
The Scotties.
They're the Scotties.
I like that.
I think that's actually a really cool mascot. I don't know
unfortunately,
why.
doesn't beat the Bengal or
Rawr.
the Bengal back there, but
Rawr.
Scotty is a close second in my opinion.
I don't
But
know if I'd
anyways,
say close second, but I'd say it's up. It's top 5. I'll give it
top
top 5.
Okay, I'd agree with that.
That's a cool one. Yeah.
Benny's definitely
also,
number one.
I biased a little bit.
Yeah,
you know.
just a little bit.
Yeah,
But
it's very similar to my gamer tag. Definitely.
So anyways, getting into tonight's matchup, unfortunately, the way that Smash kind of works, us as casters, we don't really get a whole lot of information. Like, beforehand, we'd have to do a lot of research on the school, and at least looking at the NACE website, HCC seems like they are a newer team.
So, according to NACE, they haven't played in NACE for the past season or two. So, we have nothing new on them. And the way that Smash works is you have 12 stocks, right? So that's 4 players. But we don't know who they are.
Exactly.
So it's very hard to know who they might play and who likes to play who. So it's very hard to compare to Rocket League, where it's like, okay, we can look up exactly how much MMR a person has. Can't entirely do that well with Smash.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the closest we can get is players or like not necessarily players, but like the characters that they play. So, for example, ISU, we have a Donkey Kong player, we have a Piranha Plant, we've had an Ice Climbers, we have a
Yoshi.
I forgot about Yoshi. Did we say Bowser already? I don't think
No,
I said
we haven't
Bowser.
said Bowser. Yep.
And I think we do actually have one new team member
We do
on
have
the
6
team
now,
as well. And
instead
so
of 5, which is very nice.
and from what we've heard, he's actually a Pikachu main. So that'll be kind of a fun one to see.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
I do too.
I actually play Pichu every once in a while when I feel like not winning. So I can kind of not really. I mean, Pichu's what we call glass, not a glass cannon, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those weird things where it's like it feels like Pichu sometimes has his strengths, but at the same time, he does so much damage to himself.
I love stunning
like,
people with Pichu, and they can't get out of it, and then like your friend comes in with some insane attack, right? They're like, yeah,
and then
you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's like, I caused that. I didn't do the damage, but I was the reason you died because I stunned you. Now, did I also fly off the map? And doing so, we won't talk about it.
Possibly.
But I enjoy having – that's how I have fun with when I'm not trying to be competitive in Smash. I like to play Pichu because he's super – he's short, he's tiny, and he's full of energy, just like me.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good summary right there for you. So, but we are playing competitive, not casual. So we are playing competitively, and so it is fun to see. And I am very interested to see how the team dynamic will shake up because I think we can only use, like you were saying, we can only have 4 players.
Then you can swap it between rounds.
I believe so, but it's one of those.
Remember, with Smash, it's really interesting. We didn't remember this entirely that well. Well, we didn't know about this when we first started casting.
That is true.
How Smash works when you're playing competitively, especially in NACE. It's based off stocks. So if, let's say, you have one person and they wipe out the entire team, then that's fine. But you go on to the next round, and so it's best of 3 rounds to win the entire thing, and it's whoever has stocks remaining, but with max of 12, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I don't know if I explained that
very well. So if you can see below us, we actually have the number of stocks per each team. So ISU's at 12, HCC's at 12. That's because no one's played yet. But each character in the game, so for example, if we have like a Bowser versus like a Pikachu or a Yoshi, those two go at it. They each have 3 stocks in total, and then once one of them loses all 3 of their stocks, we continue on. And whoever had the stocks previously, so let's say Bowser won but had 2 stocks left, then the next round he would have 2 stocks and have to fight the next player.
Yeah, I mean, really funny thing about NACE is it's very goofy, right? And we were actually looking at the team, and I was like, okay, I wonder if they've played before. They already have a win this season, and this is the first week.
And So wait, HCC has a
They
win
have
already?
a win. They apparently won a game February 12th, 2026.
February 12th?
Do you know what day it is today?
It's the 5th, isn't
It's
it?
the 4th. It's the 4th.
I'm pretty sure it's the 5th. It's the 5th. Oh my gosh. See, you don't even know what day it is.
Hey, man. Yeah, it's been a long day.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyways, that's very interesting. I wonder if it was like some sort of forfeit or something, but it looks like we are going to head into the game, and we have a Joker, and we do actually get to see Pikachu coming out.
I know,
for
we
ISU.
haven't seen him play so far for ISU, so it's really good. We've seen Joker before. He's a very fun guy to play. I haven't actually played Joker before because he's a DLC character.
That is true, yeah. I haven't had much experience playing with him either, but he has definitely been one that is pretty popular.
Very popular.
For the most part, for a lot of competitive players. I mean, granted, I think a lot of the DLC characters tend to be, but Pikachu having some great combos early on, being able to get Joker all the way to 65% right off the rip. And so ISU playing very aggressive here to start, and I love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, he's backing away a little bit because Joker does have some pretty good long-ranged attacks. You can see, I mean, honestly, our Pikachu's kind of balling out right now.
He is,
Holy
yeah.
cow.
The fact that he's able to use his side dash and get away from things, but also get close enough to get some good attacks and then retreat right off the rip as well. He's been playing very well.
I know that we end up playing Animal Crossing a lot. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like
Really?
the moving platforms, especially these side ones. They trip me up a bit. I like to have almost a stationary. The music is great, though, so I can understand that. But I like a little bit more of a stationary platform to play on. I don't have to focus on it as much.
I understand that as well, but
also,
I think that's almost part
almost gets the Joker out immediately. Our Pikachu's playing really well.
He is
I
already
just want to highlight that.
150% on the Joker for HCC. And
Oh
I
my
was
gosh,
thinking
he's
he was
so
off the
close. I thought he
stage.
was off too.
But it looks like he's just kind of playing a lot of edge guard currently, which is the way to go. And he almost had a crazy hit there with his side. And there we go. We do get the first stock for HCC down. ISU sitting very pretty with only 31%, and it looks like already
he's
we get him
already
to
at 31.
that percentage for their Joker. Very impressive.
I mean, he's okay. When I play Pichu, and Pichu, you can't entirely compare him to Pikachu. They've got some pretty different movesets. I like to get really close, and our Pikachu has been doing very good.
Wow, he uses the lightning
away.
through the stage. That's one thing that is impressive about
the
that.
lightning is actually super.
Oh, he
powerful.
used his. Okay, no, we got up. All right.
Wow,
I was
dash.
a little bit scared for that side dash.
I didn't think
that
he'd get
Pikachu
that
did,
either.
But it's one of those where I guess that move doesn't necessarily use it. It looks like he's doing it again, just kind of toying with him.
Well, the thing is you can see he's very good. He's practiced this a lot because anytime he stops to use that side dash, he's in the center of the stage.
That is
and
true.
He knows that he can get to the side, grapple on, but he can go either way. So it makes it very hard for the Joker to predict. And like we've said, the Joker now at 124, 125, and
he
is
gets
off.
him with the lightning.
And Pikachu still has all 3 stocks.
If ISU could get a clean sweep here right at the beginning of the match, that's a huge
morale booster.
And that is absolutely what ISU, I think, is looking for at this point.
Yeah,
Pikachu.
What a way to get your team hyped, too, especially if you're Pikachu.
Yeah, I mean, one of the newest members on the team absolutely balling out this first round, really carrying it so far, and showing a very dominant. Ooh, that's close.
That was good. That was good.
Pikachu
131,
is here,
but Pikachu is a light character. Just remember that. So it.
Yeah, he might. He's at this point. I feel like Pikachu is probably at a lethal stage, but Joker does lose his second little guy. I'm not exactly sure what that.
I don't remember what it's
means
called either.
But
Joker gets
Joker
him.
does
there you
get
go.
one, which honestly, mad props for ISU though, being able to really take this all the way already.
I mean, I think he just missed it.
Like
that's not bad for ISU. You're up 2 stocks.
Yeah.
I mean, and Joker, very popular person, already wiped him out. And again, now that HCC has used Joker in this round, they won't be able to use him again.
That's true. Yeah. So that's one thing that Smash Bros. Is a little bit different compared to a bunch of other games. Is once that character has been used in the round, you can't reuse said character. So Joker has been used for HCC. They can't use Joker again. ISU, we could definitely use Joker if we wanted, but we don't have a Joker main, at least on our roster, so that wouldn't quite make
The-
sense
well,
for us.
Yeah, I mean, I bet a couple of our guys can probably play Joker. It's just
Probably.
not gonna be the same as them playing their Bowser. So
Exactly.
I mean, it's just nice because I know last year we ran into a couple Jokers and we did struggle a decent amount but we're already able to get him out of the way, and I think our Pikachu played a really good game, just being able to be really fast and mobile around the entire platform. We could see him literally ducking underneath and just going and dodging the Joker the entire time, while still being able to make a lot of those hits and get some nice jab damage, you could say.
Yeah.
Slowly builds them up, and then they're able to knock the Joker off, and we only lost one stock. It was a really good play.
And so that being said, we only lost one stock, so our Pikachu player is going to continue on to the next round.
Yes, because you can't swap.
Exactly. So you can't swap after you've lost your stocks and stuff. So who do you think HCC is going to try to pull out to counter this Pikachu?
I wouldn't be surprised if they pull out a heavy hitter.
Okay.
A lot of people argue both sides. Small fighter, fast fighter. You got to bring in someone almost the same to kind of keep up with them. I feel like if you have a Bowser or a Donkey Kong or a King Dedede,
exactly.
These big people, it's going to be pretty hard for that Pikachu. And if they can just, Bowser slam Pikachu, that's I don't know if it's going to be 40%, but it's pretty good percentage right there. And you launch them, and it's just you have to grab them. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like that. That's where a lot of the strategy comes into play.
Yeah, and it looks like we did actually get info on who the other team is playing. So, the way that it kind of works is initially, and unfortunately you can't see it quite yet because but the TV in front of us is actually where our players are playing.
Yeah, it's actually
so they
really
are
cool. They're all discussing
directly
in front of us.
And so
I love the arena setup.
No,
at
it's
least
actually
for this.
great. It's
Besides
super fun.
We're getting a new arena though, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for
I don't
that.
know if we actually ever said that.
I don't know if we technically officially have, so oops, spoilers.
Uh-oh.
But
Bye-bye.
so anyways, what just happened is they went into the arena, and so I don't know if you've ever played Smash Online, but there's a little arena that you place your character in, choose your map or whatever, and then yada yada yada. So they went in and showed each other who we were playing, and so obviously they know that we're playing Pikachu because that's who we played last round. But we did find out that the enemy team is playing Snake.
Yeah, and so the other thing about it is then you can select certain maps afterwards, and I'm not sure if the winner gets to select the maps or the loser gets to select the maps, or if the winner gets to ban maps and the loser gets to select off of those. I'm not entirely sure. But I know that there is a factor behind, that's one of the other factors as to why you then see who both people are playing, and then you guys can discuss the maps afterwards.
Exactly, and so I think that's what ISU is currently doing. We are on the map select stage on the arena screen in front of us, and so we are choosing, I think, which arena we want, because I think the way that it works is each team selects an arena, and then it either randomizes it or you both have to select. That's one thing that I'm not fully sure
That's
of
the one thing I'm not sure, because I know that I'm pretty sure a couple maps are just banned outright through NACE.
Yes.
That's just normally how most games are. And then there's a map selection pool that you can choose from. And I wouldn't be surprised if the winner gets to ban more based off that, and the loser gets to select the map. I'm not sure. That's just what I would assume, because I feel like that's the most fair. But I don't know. I don't play competitive Smash.
Well, this is something we'll definitely make sure to look into before the next stream, so then we can at least discuss it a little bit more and keep you guys updated on that, because we are still brand new to Smash. I mean, this is only our second semester streaming it, and we kind of picked it up midway through just because we were.
I think we only streamed 3 games.
I think so, yeah.
I think it was less than that because a couple got canceled.
It might have been because there was a forfeit here and there and stuff. And so, honestly, it's one of those where I think we're still kind of new to it. We haven't really gotten, I guess, the exposure to everything yet, and so we're still kind of getting used to that. But I do want to actually talk about the matchup. Snake.
What do you think of it? I mean, Snake, I feel like he plays pretty distant.
He does.
He likes to plant a lot of those mines and parachute everywhere. And
he does, yeah. I think Snake, honestly, isn't, I feel like, a terrible decision because you can be very crafty with him. That's one thing that I have noticed with a lot of Snake players, is especially if you can get Snake played well, you can be very, quick and mobile with a lot of stuff, but you can also really kind of throw people off with all of your like kind of explosive moves that he uses. Because I know he's got the C4 that he can plant or like throw at you. He's got like the rockets he can like shoot at you
Oh,
and
and
stuff.
then can't he like specifically aim the rockets too?
Yeah, so there is one where it's like a homing rocket that you can like control and stuff. And
I
so
get smoked by that every time. One of our friends plays Snake every once in a while, and it's not fun.
So going into this match, ISU is up 2 stocks in total. I honestly, for our Pikachu, I think the best thing that we could do is probably at least get 1, 2. If not, if we could wipe out Snake as well, that would be very impressive.
Here's my thing. Snake, I mean, he's very mobile. So is our Pikachu, and I feel as long as we're able to...
And we got some crazy combos already going for our Pikachu. Almost, it looked like he wanted to carry him off the side of the map there almost, but already above 50%, trying to get a spike there. Pikachu is able to save it, and he gets Snake off the map there. What an impressive play.
Holy cow, I'm at a loss for words. That was just clean.
That was.
The bomb does go off, so Pikachu does take a little bit of damage. Just what I was saying. If he's able to keep up...
Ooh, that was a good rocket placement there by the Snake. Pikachu is able to grab the ledge and get a little bit of a guard here. And so, again, Pikachu working his magic, is kind of stalling Snake in those places where he needs him to, gaining up a bunch of damage percentage and in hopes to possibly knock out the Snake.
Barely dodges the rocket, too.
Man, what a crazy play there.
As long as the Pikachu is able to dodge a lot of these grenades that we can see the Snake playing, I feel like he's got a very good chance because Pikachu's very agile. It's just that Snake can place a lot of these, utility items, you could say.
Exactly.
And make it very hard for the Pikachu. We saw him launch a couple of those rockets trying to block Pikachu from being able to get to the edge. And Pikachu was able to get it.
Wow, what a thunderbolt there
Holy
from
cow.
Pikachu. Absolutely balling out for ISU. We are up a total of, I can't math. That's a, well, I don't even know why I'm trying to say.
91 percentage?
Well, no, not percentage-wise, like stock-wise.
We're up 4.
4. There we go.
7 to 11.
7-Eleven, free slushies. Not from us, though, unfortunately. We're not sponsored.
7-Eleven is just free slushies on 7-Eleven.
Yeah, but it's the place that gives you free slushies.
On 7-Eleven. It's only
enough.
on 7-Eleven. It's not just free slushies in general. Otherwise, they'd lose so much money.
Anyways, our Pikachu does get caught up with a little explosive there. Not sure if the Snake threw something on him. But
he's got really good on the Snake.
He does. It looks like Snake did actually have a grenade in his hand, and so our Pikachu is definitely hurting, but we are able to kind of get around him. Can we possibly force another death and stay 2 stocks? It is definitely looking that way.
I mean, if...
Is he off? Just
he was
barely
close.
not. Do we hit him with a lightning bolt, though? We try. We got a spike
oh
with
my
that.
gosh!
Wow. What a play from the Pikachu.
I mean... I was like,
Goodness.
if he loses 1 stock, like that's a great game. He just loses none.
Yeah, exactly. What a crazy play there by ISU, being able to absolutely take out. I mean, that's a net swing of 8 stocks if you think about it. Or not 8. I'm way over.
6.
No, it would be 5. 5. I can math 5 because
you said net.
We lost. Yeah, a net swing of 5. I don't know why I'm struggling with numbers.
We're net positive 5 stock.
So it'd be a swing of. Wait. Yeah, it would still be 5. Never mind. I'm overthinking things.
It's just I don't know why you're using the word swing. It's just we're net positive 5.
Yeah, we're net positive 5 stocks overall.
Pretty good. I mean, that's almost that. Yeah. Wow. It's basically 2 people.
Exactly. No, we have knocked out 2 players with only our Pikachu. And we still have 2 stocks.
I was saying the net positive being 5 means we've almost are net positive 2 people.
Oh, I see where you're going with that. Sorry, I was not picking up what you were putting down,
and you're supposed to be an engineering major.
Well, I mean.
What do you mean, well, I mean? You are.
I am.
You are an engineering major.
Whenever we get here on stream and cast, my brain is not in engineering mode, so math is not the thing I want to be doing right now. I would much rather watch Pikachu absolutely ball out and take out another player from HCC.
I'm actually down for that.
See? There you go.
Let's do that.
That's exactly
I'm here
what
to
I'm
watch
looking
it too.
for.
Are you here to watch that, chat? Let us know. We won't actually read chat.
Unfortunately,
but let us know.
Yeah, because we got the whole
We actually
stream delay
read
and
chat
stuff.
after.
We do, yes,
It was
at least
really funny. There's been a couple
There's
funny
been
comments.
some great chat, and so I honestly love it. I wish we could be a little bit more live, but unfortunately, with this obviously being competitive, we do have to add stream delays and stuff, and so there is a little bit of, you know, a delay. I don't know why I wanted to say.
There is a delay.
Yeah,
Which
I wanted
what the stream delay
Well,
is.
I know what that does, but I was going to say, like, there's a disconnect. That's the word I was looking for. There's a disconnect between what you guys see and what is actually happening
The one nice thing
IRL.
is NACE changed it this year because last season it had to be a 5-minute stream delay. This year it's only 3, which is very nice. We appreciate that, NACE. I don't know. I also don't know if they've decided on what the picks are.
Yeah,
obviously, ISU is still Pikachu, though.
Yes, and so ISU still staying with the Pikachu after a crazy 2-game sweep so far.
So I think we only casted 2 or 3 times, and we got kind of smoked the entire time last season. So we're already back, and we're up huge. I'm very entertained.
I am as well. Not
that I wasn't last season.
Last season we had some great matches as well, and I will say I think we had one like really close round.
The first one we lost it like 2-1.
Yeah,
it was 2-1 going into
it was close.
It was 3-2. Sorry, and we barely lost. It was close.
It was definitely very close, and so that's one thing that it's kind of fun to see ISU at least have a very dominant start to the season, and that's something that I'm very excited for.
It's just like our Rocket League team actually did that. Shout out
true.
Rocket League team. They completely dominated in their first match. We're going in.
And it looks like we are going in, and HCC is going with Kirby this round.
I'm actually for this. Kirby's another very light character who can hit heavy. Why was he crawling back?
I always love seeing the players and the ways that they always find unique ways to fall off the map and stuff. And so for those of you who didn't notice what just happened, since our Pikachu did actually have 2 stocks going into this, what happens is we have to fall off the stage and then get back on, then both players emote, and then right after that, then we are able to start attacking each other.
Hence why the Pikachu started rolling on the ground right before they started fighting.
Exactly. So he hit that emote, which honestly is one of my favorite Pikachu ones, is he just kind of, hits a little break dance. But it looks like HCC has possibly found the cure for our Pikachu. Their Kirby, as I say that, Pikachu starts picking up a little bit of a combo there.
So the one thing, I've played Kirby actually a relatively good amount. He's very quick, he's nimble, and he actually does a really good amount of damage.
Oh my goodness. The Pikachu got a spike off the stage there. Wow, that was
I'm
very
surprised
impressive.
He survived too. I didn't even see him living.
I am as well. That was impressive. And it looks like our Pikachu is definitely hurting again, but
he got honestly, if the Pikachu gets one more stock, sorry, not 2 more, can't get 2 more. If they get 1 more stock, that's super impressive. And they still have the opportunity to get, hypothetically, 2 more without losing a single stock.
And so far, we've been doing a very great job at keeping our distance. And even now, we get him in a slight little combo. He was slightly spiked, but we do retaliate.
Get the lightning, too. That was, that's one thing I've noticed our Pikachu uses a lot is anytime the opponent is on the edge or edge guarding, we use the lightning, especially from underneath, because it launches them out and allows a nice path for us to get up.
And it looks like we do use it there. It launches their Kirby up a little bit. Their Kirby gets a spike, but Pikachu is able to recover. Does he get the recovery? He does.
Gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
The spike
there, too. Holy cow. ISU is popping off right now.
The Pikachu is on fire, literally and figuratively, by the way. He was on fire for a second.
That is true. Unfortunately, I think he hit his side B and tried to get back on the stage, but just barely hit it before he could do anything. But now we got their Kirby
what a combo.
Trans. Wow, that was impressive being able to really keep him and hold him right there.
Okay, now they're just both playing it very safe. Neither of them want to lose their last stock. Our Pikachu has played a phenomenal game. I've never honestly thought to use Pikachu's lightning as a really good way to block somebody edge guarding.
Exactly.
And our Pikachu's doing that very well. And then the one thing that I will say that I've really liked.
Oh, what
a spike!
Oh my gosh! Holy cow! That's the second one we've seen in the match. Wow, Pikachu
and he's just napping on him.
That's
insane.
Napping
on him. Holy cow! He's like,
man.
Too easy. I'm
That was
going to hit the
impressive.
hay, bro.
Just, oh my gosh, that is so impressive.
Wow.
ISU, not sure. I think our scoreboard's a little bit backwards on this end, but
It is
ISU is
backwards.
10-3 right now, which is
Swap 'em.
very impressive to see.
You got it, director.
was,
You got it.
There
Yeah.
we go. We got it. It's fixed. But, man, what a showing. That was very impressive.
Yeah, I mean, like I was trying to say, the one thing I really like about our Pikachu is they've been able to play very close combat well, and then when they need to, they can take a step back and dodge for a while, and also just get some little pity damage that you can see when he's shooting the electric ball. I forget what it's actually called. He's able to just get some nice little jab damage and back up and take a breather, and then when he needs to, he can go in, block somebody edge guarding, or just get some really nice combos going, and then casually hits a spike twice a match. Like
Yeah, that was
like
that
holy
was
cow!
impressive.
I'm shocked. No pun intended.
That was terrible. I was going to make a Rocket League thing. So, if this was Rocket League, we'd say it's all pedal to the metal for our Pikachu, but we're not driving cars, unfortunately. Although if it was Wario, technically, but he's got a bike, and so it's, a little bit. You could consider it with freaking Bowser Jr. There
Get a
we
load
go.
of this guy.
Sorry, I'm trying to make a joke that would somewhat match yours, and it took too long, and unfortunately,
you took
That was-
way too long
that
to
was
make that
really
joke.
bad. I should
That
have
was
just
like a
stopped,
30-second long joke to go nowhere. That's hilarious.
It went nowhere.
Oh, my
Hopefully, you
goodness.
guys at least find it
Us
somewhat
entertaining.
entertaining
Yeah.
because apparently I can't think about, stuff in the moment. You're much quippier than me right now. So, yeah.
The way you just said that, I can't think about stuff in the moment.
I'm
I
just
was like, you couldn't
absolutely-
even finish that sentence.
I'm absolutely shocked by our Pikachu's gameplay tonight.
Dude, that was a great joke. Where'd you get
Thank
that from?
you. Almost you.
Was that like your own material? Were you keeping notes or something?
I
or-
was, yeah. I was actually looking. I've got like a little thing on my hand that says, "Pikachu player make funny electric joke, haha, hee hee." That's what it says. Like you can. See that.
yeah. We can't show chat that,
Yeah,
though.
no.
We don't.
It's-
Don't want to leak
it's-
your material.
exactly,
Don't
yeah,
wanna leak your material.
I got
Oh, shoot, did
another
we miss
joke
who
as
the-
well. we might have. I don't think. It looks like we
Wait,
are.
hold on. They're about to click the button.
Possibly, yeah. It looks like we almost
Do we
are
get a C?
ready.
Do we get a C?
And it looks like they're playing. Who is that?
Terry?
Terry. Is that
Terry?
Terry is, I believe, a Street Fighter.
I think it is Street Fighter.
character.
I'm 90% sure that's Street Fighter.
If I remember
Which is-
correctly.
Which is, they've played some very interesting characters. I'm not mad
They
with
have.
HCC. But they've played some interesting characters.
And-
And I'm for that. We don't get to see a lot of these characters.
I am as well. And that's one thing that.
No, he's Terry DLC.
Terry is a DLC character. So that's
he's-
one thing that I'm, I guess, not fully used to is a lot of the
He's in
DLC
Fatal
characters.
Fury.
Fatal Fury. Interesting. I've never heard of that game.
I actually have never heard of that game either.
And so this will be very interesting to watch. But our
it's
Pikachu,
retro.
once again, immediately right off the rip, getting some crazy damage.
Yeah, he's really good with his combos.
Wow.
Stunning. It's stunning watching this.
It is. It is stunning watching this.
I'm great.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh, that was
You
was
can't
good.
lie, that was good.
I'd give that a solid 9 out of 10. That was good. The
Oh
timing,
my
but I would
gosh!
give that
Holy
a
cow!
10 out of 10. What a play from
He
ISU's
might just
Pikachu.
wipe the entire team right here.
Yeah, we were only at 15% damage and absolutely
And they're already at
controlling it.
34. Oh, okay.
Wow, we get the
Team
grab.
wipe, come on. I'm here for it.
Holy.
What a combo.
It looks like we are off on the side, but we do recover. Not sure exactly
he
what
almost
Terry was
had that.
doing there, and
And
he
he
is
gets
off with
another
that
one.
as well. Man, ISU absolutely relentless in this first round against HCC.
I wouldn't say much ISU. I'd say it's this Pikachu player.
Exactly.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we haven't even seen the rest of our roster yet. It's been
know.
just all Pikachu tonight, and I am all for it.
Here's my thing. Do you think we're just going to come out with the Pikachu next round?
I think,
What a
honestly,
combo.
what a combo there, getting him off the side. We get in the way.
And he gets it.
Wow, that
What a
was impressive.
team.
I don't know if you noticed that, but the Pikachu got in the way of the corners, so the hit actually landed on Pikachu
Not
rather
onto the
than
edge.
allowing rather than allowing Terry to get onto the edge there. So that was a very
Pikachu
high
team
IQ
wipe.
play
Oh my
from ISU.
goodness.
Man, I don't think I've ever been this hyped about a Smash Bros. Match. I mean, last season we had some highs and lows, but this is the highest high we've had so far.
I'm speechless right now.
That was impressive.
After that first one, I was like, he's gonna team wipe.
Yeah, that was
He's gonna team
that
wipe.
was crazy
and then
too.
he team wipes.
I didn't even see what percentage he was at, but I believe
It
he was
was like
below
26%.
at the
I'm
end.
not even kidding.
That's impressive. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure he was close to like 50.
Yeah.
And so that's one thing that I was
Dude,
completely
I
shocked
found what
with.
game Terry's from, by the way.
Oh, what is it?
It's called Fatal Fury. It's a
Yeah,
very retro game.
it's a retro game. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's, well, you can buy it on the Switch, but I think it was for the Game Boy originally.
Was it? Interesting.
Yeah.
A Game Boy classic.
I've never heard of it, but I was like, dude,
I
that's
haven't
kind of,
either.
that's one thing I really like about Smash is they bring in a lot of games. Not like Fortnite level kind of bring in a lot of
that's fair.
games. But I feel like Smash does it in a good way, you know?
I would agree. I mean, there's nothing like I guess horrendously wrong about Fortnite. I mean, I guess there's a couple things, but it's one of those where it's like it feels more like a multiverse kind of at this point with just how many collabs and how many like different like people and like IPs are in the game. Whereas Nintendo, they like painstakingly like handpick who they're gonna add to the roster and who they feel.
And it's a
has
lot of
unique
fan base, too, which
It
I think
as
is
well.
really cool.
And so it's always fun. I don't know if you've ever seen those videos of people like when they get the new Smash releases and they just absolutely
They're like,
flip out.
yes! Oh my gosh, it's King Dedede. Or not King Dedede, it's the crocodile.
That is King Dedede.
No, King Dedede is the penguin.
Oh, Dedede, it's King K. Rool.
King K. Rool, yeah.
There, that's
See,
who it is.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you definitely know who King Dedede is.
Yeah, well, I do as well. And so we
Ooh.
actually get ISU does have a little bit of a roster change. We are letting our other players, shine some light here on the first one, which honestly I'm all for. I think that's going to be a very fun matchup. So we have Ice Climbers versus their HCC's Kirby.
One thing I will say was, all I know is that when they saw them go up there, our Ice Climbers player cheered.
Okay.
So
We like to see it.
I think that's a good
That
thing
is a
coming.
good sign.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think at least seeing our play style versus, I mean, I guess we only saw Pikachu.
Yeah,
so
I was like,
we
I don't really
can't
know if I could say our play style is Pikachu.
But we have seen our Ice Climbers play beforehand and stuff, and so I think honestly playing up against Kirby is kind of a fun matchup to see.
I think it'll be fun. I don't think there's like a major disadvantage for either team.
Exactly. Yeah, I could see that. They're both kind of similar play style characters almost, and so they should clash well. It's not like a Bowser versus like.
I feel like because like we've seen a Bowser play our Ice Climbers before, and they're
Mm-hmm.
very easily able to separate the Ice Climbers because they're able to grab and slam one of them, and that really causes a distinction between the two Ice Climbers because Ice Climbers is two people, remember, and you're playing mainly one, but at the same time you're playing both.
Yeah.
When you're playing with like Kirby, it's not as easy, or like a Mega Knight would be really easy to separate the two because you're just able to
Exactly.
pick one off out of the other. And so with Kirby, they're not able to really separate a lot of these both of these Ice Climbers. And then Ice Climbers we've seen our Ice Climbers player really be able to block themselves using the second Ice Climber, right?
Exactly.
And so that is going to be huge if they're able to pull it off successfully here because Kirby can do a lot of damage at once, but for the most part, they don't entirely. And so if they're just able to block it using their second Ice Climber, it's going to be able to help them a lot more and with survivability in this match.
And so one thing that kind of Scooter was mentioning that if you don't know, the Ice Climbers are technically separate characters and they each have their own damage percentages. And so when the main one takes damage, that's what you see on the screen when you take damage. But the second one has a hidden one.
That was a good combo right there.
That was a very good combo. Immediately taking their Kirby to the ledge, trying to freeze him, and it looks like we are just going to get a crazy combo once
They're
again.
already at 80%. This Ice Climbers player. Oh, wait.
And it looks like we do get a little bit of a ledge grab. They are frozen. Do we knock them out?
And
what a crazy play there,
Look how fast that was. Not even 30 seconds into the match.
Yeah, that was very impressive from ISU's Ice Climbers, being able to not only control the ledge, but also freeze them and time a lot of our attacks as well. Has been very what a
Holy
fight there.
cow!
Man, what a showing from ISU. We are getting a little bit beat up here, but at the same time, we're able to regroup.
It's 37% with 3 stocks. They're at 27 with 1. I feel like you could take a little damage of your Ice Climber. It's fine. We're not going to be mad at you.
Yeah, wow, what a play. ISU really handling this very well.
I mean, Kirby's not playing terrible. I just feel like he's getting really caught up with – I guess he just doesn't make it. Okay.
Yeah, I think he might have used his jump
sweep
too early.
Right there.
But, yeah, a very beautiful sweep from Ice Climbers. Not only can our Pikachu put in work, we have another great player on our roster, Ice Climbers.
Just sweeping, or Kirby. And I thought the Kirby didn't play terrible. He got caught up in a lot of those combos, and then Ice Climbers played very well edge guarding, made sure he couldn't really get past. And when he did get past, we froze him immediately and threw him right back towards the edge. And so I feel like we played a really good game out and around Kirby. I feel like Kirby's mobility didn't really help him or shine that game. And so it will be interesting to see who they're going to pick up to play Ice Climbers next.
Exactly. So Ice Climbers still has 3 stocks. So ISU going into this next match completely unscathed pretty much. Because, I mean, that's one thing that with Smash Bros. Is you can't carry damage percentage into the next round. And so we get another great, clean start.
Yeah, it's a second start, you could say, for ISU, even though we're already up by 1 whole person.
And so what a dominant showing tonight that we've witnessed. This has been very impressive and honestly a great change from what I like to see from what we saw last semester.
Yeah, I was like, what you'd like to see. I was like, we want to see this. What do you mean?
No, this is what we want to see.
I know, but you said this is a different showing from what we like to see. And I was like,
oh, I misspoke.
That's not, no, we want to see this.
It's a showing that I like to see, and it's different from last semester.
Yeah, last semester.
In a good way.
I feel like we played really tight matches, but we couldn't finish at the end. We couldn't make it past that last little line. We couldn't get over the hump. And we were, we didn't have to worry about even getting there this time because we already were there, and so it's definitely nice to see, and I feel like there's a lot of really good morale between the team right here. They're really talking, and they're making jokes. I mean, earlier they were just laughing all at each other with the coach. I have no idea what that was about, but I was like, oh, that's cool to see.
Yeah, I was going to say, couldn't see that, and it's very fun to see the morale boost that we've had this season especially, and I guess I'm not sure exactly how much we put into the offseason, but we definitely probably threw a lot in, and it definitely shows.
I will say, from reading some of the Discord chats, they have actually put in a lot of work this season. They're always talking about different events and different ways to change, and they're sending a lot. So, yes, they've at least been discussing a lot, and you can see it's definitely starting to pay off. They, for HCC, they are playing Terry, by the way. So the one game from, what was it, Final Fates?
No, not quite.
Fatal Fury.
That's what it was. And it looks like Terry had to go, but already right off the rip, Ice Climber is taking 0 damage and immediately able to hit another crazy combo. Oh my goodness, immediately 50% right off the rip. Oh, Ice Climbers does take their first percentage of damage, but
it's only
it only is 8%.
Ice Climbers serving up like that 3-cane combo, you know what the Caniac combo right now. Like the way that, it's just efficient, it's delicious to watch. Like I'd say, yeah. What is the go that Terry has?
See, that's one thing that I'm not sure of. I know Little Mac has something where it's along the lines of there's the KO punch.
Yes.
And so I'm curious if the go is something similar. That was a crazy move.
That was
a
cool looking move.
Well, but
I've never seen Terry, actually. This is the first time.
I haven't either, but once again,
KO.
ISU gets another crazy KO. If we're able to sweep this one again, that would mean that we are
really
once
impressive.
again on a clean start for the next round, and it is already looking promising for ISU.
They're already at 76, which is the percentage Ice Climbers just at. Ooh, they do block that. I don't know if you guys were able to see that. Our Ice Climbers was able to efficiently put the second Ice Climber in front of them to take the damage so ISU doesn't, the main Ice Climber doesn't take that damage.
So that was an impressive play. That's one thing that I've never really fully known about Ice Climbers. We almost got him there. Do we have him in the air? And it looks like we might just barely were off on our attack. We don't want to push too much because we are also within KO range. And so if we're able to possibly get a
do we get him?
there, and
we
do get him.
Another clean sweep
once again
for the Ice Climbers.
Ice Climbers balling out just as much as our Pikachu was. You love to see it.
I mean, and just to remember, because damage doesn't carry over, they were Ice Climbers at 110%. That's now 0.
Yeah,
it's another clean start for ISU, and they're already, HCC already down 6.
Yeah, it is impressive to watch. I mean, our Pikachu was playing well, and honestly, mad props to him as well. That was very impressive. But not only that, our Ice Climbers have also pretty much been able to do the exact same thing over and over, which is impressive.
Shout out to HCC. I feel like we've seen some really good aspects of them as well. They've been able to use movement very well, and they've been able to land a lot of hits. The fact of the matter is, when we have been able to start a combo, it's been very, because that's normally how combos work. You're able to just get a lot of hits while they're all stunned and then rack up a bunch of damage. Then by that time we get them in a combo, they're near the edge, and we've been able to really win a lot of those edge guard battles. And so that was the one nice thing that Pikachu had, was when he lost, he was able to get back. We haven't been able to see that much from HCC.
Yeah, and so it's been a lot more fun to watch this season, because I feel like sometimes the ledge is kind of what we struggled with a lot last semester. And so really seeing the improvement only the span of about a month. Or it's a little bit more, probably closer
3 months.
To 3-ish. But still, even 3 months is a very short amount of time.
It stopped in October, so it's been 3 months.
That's right, okay.
It's probably actually been closer to 4. But who's counting? Not us, clearly.
Yeah, but anyways, so it was in that short amount of time to be able to really show huge improvements is one thing that I am very impressed to see with our team.
And we're getting in.
And it looks like we are actually playing the Snake once again. So I'm excited to see this matchup. I think their Snake did a pretty good job with the Pikachu kind of using their bombs and stuff. But once again, Ice Climber is getting a very early combo here.
Goodness. Yeah. Snake's already at 91. That's really unfortunate.
That's one thing that I guess I never really noticed about Ice Climbers until just now, is that
they do a good amount of damage. Combos.
They do. That's the thing, is Ice Climbers are
the one thing I will say so far.
Hitters.
Ice Climbers, or Snake has been really able to split up the Ice Climbers very well, effectively. I mean, as soon as I started saying that, not as much, but so far he has been able to do it very well, and I'm actually thoroughly impressed, because I wasn't expecting him to do it that much, but using the explosions and being able to control where they're going, he's done very well.
Exactly, and so we do get him stunned, and once again he is down, but Ice Climbers taking some of the most damage so far that we've seen tonight.
Yeah, so far we've seen, 110 from Ice Climbers after getting rid of 3 stocks. They're already at 74, but just like that, in that sentence I made, Snake's already at 90%.
Yeah, it is very impressive to watch, and it looks like our secondary Ice Climber is actually taking a lot of damage from those explosives.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't.
What I've been saying, Snake's been very good at being able to take a lot of those damage, use a lot of those bombs.
So it looks like our secondary Ice Climber is going to have a little bit of a struggle getting back here. We are going to have to possibly just kind of hold on here, and it looks like we do get him. Wow, that was very impressive. But we do actually, there goes our secondary Ice Climber.
So the secondary Ice Climber won't respawn until our primary Ice Climber gets knocked out as well. Just remember that. So it is now basically a 1v1.
And so we do have to be careful with these ledges, because we aren't able to get as good of a recovery, because the way that it works with Ice Climber is the kind of bungee jump, or not necessarily belay off of each other almost.
A
grapple, or I'd say belay because they're climbers.
Yeah,
but
because of that, he wasn't able to get back. So he does lose his first stock, but if he doesn't lose from here on out, he ties Pikachu. So
he does, and so that was very impressive. And honestly, once again, we do have both Ice Climbers, so we are able to get some of those heavy hits, get those combos, get those freezes, and put Snake into, once again, a very high percentage.
Already at 104. And the one thing that's very unfortunate, losing your second ice climber, like we said, the mobility, you're not able to get to the ledge as easy. You also lose a lot of damage. Being able to get both of them, you get a lot more damage. And just like that.
Like that. Man, what a showing from ISU tonight.
I'm kind of speechless. Like,
I am too.
I feel like I'm highlighting a lot of these things that ISU is doing, but I feel like I'm still not doing it justice. You know?
I know. It's been very impressive how dominant of a showing that we've had. And honestly, it's one thing I'm kind of sad to see only 2 of our players play so far, but at the same time, it's a huge relief and a huge sigh of relief for ISU, because we struggled with that a lot last season. It's like, okay, who do we put up against this guy? Who do we put up against the next player? Like, it was just a bunch of back and forth, but it has been all ISU.
The one thing that I did like about going back and forth, there's a lot more strategy. And on this side, we only get to really see one side of it. And it's very one-sided because they just don't keep dying. And, you know, we can't hear a word that they say.
That's true. But they are, like, even now, again, we can't fully make it out because partially we're wearing headsets and we're focused on doing our job rather than listen to the players. But at the same time, it feels like even throughout, it's like, okay, I played a very great game. What's next? Like, what are we to expect? It's like, okay, we know they played this player. How am I going to go up against them? Like, they're already talking strategies.
Who was the first player that the Joker from that was the first player. So
that's who it was.
We do know that HCC has 6 people on their team. They could bring in the Joker or anyone else. We don't know. So that there is still a little bit of mystery. And I am actually excited to see, because this could be very well the last match. And they decide to bring back the Joker.
And they do as well. So we're going to watch this. Our Pikachu did fight the Joker first, and so that was fun to watch. And so let's see how well our Ice Climbers do with this. And we do have to lose a stock because of that last round, but we have shown that we are very dominant, even when we're down 1 stock.
I mean,
and a combo.
Wow,
right
already
off
at
the
66%.
Rip. Wow, Joker gets their second person. That's one thing we'll have to look up as well, because I feel like Joker shows up a decent amount. We probably should know that.
Or we could just play Persona.
That's true. Yeah, I have heard Persona is a good game.
I've actually been very tempted to buy it recently.
And so, yeah, I think the guy's name's like Persona, because I mean I know that's like
it's
the game
literally
name,
the game.
But,
yeah.
And so I guess I didn't fully know that, but Ice Climbers getting a crazy hit there, man.
142-14. Our Ice Climbers was just standing there too.
Yeah, I think
I feel like just standing there is a little bit of taunting, especially in this game.
It kind of did seem like that. We were just taking a breather, you know. It's just like, okay, what are you going to do first? We'll play off of what you're going to do. We're just going to sit here, let you do your move, immediately after you try to grab one of us, the other Ice Climber is going to come back and absolutely smack you with that mallet.
Dude, that's a heavy wooden mallet. That's all I'm going to say.
That is, yeah.
Think about how small they are, lugging that thing around all day.
I bet together they probably bench like at least 700.
I could see that. I bet they could easily bench Bowser.
They could, honestly.
How heavy is Bowser? I don't know if they could bench Wario though.
I don't know about that one. That would definitely
canonically
be tough.
like Wario like 3 tons.
It was something like that. There was like the old MatPat video that he like talked about that or something. But we're getting a little bit off track. It has been a little bit more of a showing for Joker. They are pretty even damage percentage wise, and it looks like he might have something going here.
Okay, he gets a nice little shot on. That's the one thing I feel like the Joker hasn't done as effectively as we've seen other Jokers do, is use a lot of those long-ranged attacks because he's very mobile.
He is,
But
yes.
I feel like that just comes with time, being able to master a lot of those shots, like being able to predict where someone's going and being able to shoot it exactly there. That's very hard. I can't do that in, like, any game ever. So I really shouldn't be commentating like this, but here we are anyways. Joker is at 125, but he does get the Ice Climbers to 132. Wow, actually almost going out of bounds right there.
That was definitely close. I think he still probably had his up special, but I'm not fully sure about that. But we do get a crazy mallet. I think both Ice Climbers were like facing different directions, so he really just absolutely smacked him there.
He does pick off the secondary ice climber. I don't know if our original ice climber is going to barely makes it back.
He does, just
Holy
barely.
Cow.
But honestly, it's one of those where I thought about it. It might have honestly been a crazy move.
Did you see that move?
He absolutely
just set the mallet down and slammed his back onto the mallet. Like, that's got to hurt.
That is a very crazy move. And so Joker, even though the damage percentage doesn't feel it, if that was real life, he'd be feeling that.
Nah, his persona's probably protecting him.
Actually, yeah, that's true. That is
I do
fair.
love the look of his persona, especially in this game.
Yeah, it is very nice. I like the long top hat. I don't know why. I think that's very funny to me.
I think that's like the weirdest part about it. I won't lie. I like the red suit more than the long top hat.
The red suit is nice, but I like the top
Okay, we're
hat.
getting way off topic here.
I mean, we're talking about Joker. That's not necessarily off topic.
Yeah, but
we're
not
focused
talking about the
on
gameplay,
the battle.
you know?
And Ice
he
Climbers,
does the move again.
There we go. That was, he's
Ice Climbers still alive.
very well.
193, by the way. That is super impressive.
Yeah, we've just been able to block a lot. Looks like this might be it. Oh, no.
Does he
he's
make it
still
back?
alive. I think he does. Ooh, no, just barely.
I didn't
Man,
realize
that
he
was
had
close.
Wow.
And so, getting some great damage. I mean,
he's
even
still
honestly,
alive.
if we don't get the stock here, I wouldn't be mad if I was Ice Climbers. You got over 80%
He's still
damage.
227%.
Man, this is very impressive. And it looks like he was taking even more damage. And so if we're able to knock him out here, that would be very impressive.
Super impressive. And
so
for some reason, the team is screaming like monkeys. I don't know if you guys can hear that background. We are sorry if you can. Persona is back for Joker.
Oh, we almost had that. I think we were trying to go for a spike off the edge, but we're just a little bit too far off. And so, can we get him? We do get a good
He's close.
We do get a
do
good
we get
hit.
it?
Almost got the spike. And
Wait,
it looks like
he just doesn't
falls.
get it.
Wow.
Holy cow.
What a showing from ISU's Ice Climber. Able to take a full stock with only one of them.
And 232% on the last.
Gosh.
I feel like if I get to 180%, I'm cooked. He got to 232%.
Wow, that was very impressive to watch.
Even the coach is asking how he stayed alive that long.
Yeah, that was impressive. That was a great showing
hilarious.
from ISU.
I mean,
holy cow.
We went 11-0 twice.
Yeah, not only once, but we did it twice.
With two different people.
Yeah, we could have just been like, oh, we'll throw Pikachu back in. He played great. No, we also showed Ice Climbers, and he did the exact same thing.
Yeah, exactly the same thing.
If
That's
not,
impressive.
I feel like, honestly, they both played very well, and I don't want to discredit our Pikachu. But the fact that our Ice Climbers made it 3 whole people without losing a stock.
Well, it was the third person he lost to stock.
Well, yeah, the third person, but like he made it to the third.
I think the Pikachu did better.
The Pikachu was honestly
because in my opinion, I feel like
tough.
Pikachu is a little bit of a harder character. You do damage to yourself.
No, that's Pichu. Pikachu, I don't think
Pikachu doesn't
do
damage. I thought Pikachu does do damage.
He doesn't.
Pikachu doesn't?
Yeah, that's only a Pichu thing. Yeah, so Pichu hits harder, but he hurts himself in the process. So that's like the entire play thing.
That changes my entire perspective of the game.
Bro's
for some
world
reason,
has
I was
been
genuinely
rocked.
like, yeah, no, Pikachu does damage to himself. I knew Pichu does. I am astonished. I'm so sorry. I've been spreading false information. My bad, guys.
Get out. You need to leave.
You didn't get my solid gear joke earlier. I don't want to hear it.
Solid gear? When did you make a solid gear joke?
I made a joke saying like, and you can't hear a word they say because that's a song.
I wouldn't have known that. See, I'm on the more Nintendo side of things as well. It's like I know all the Mario and stuff. So
they were getting into a match because they were just continuing to play for fun, and somebody just unplugged the entire Nintendo Switch.
Oh my gosh, that was very fun to witness. But
that is it from us.
That was wow. Once again, I am absolutely stunned, and what a great week 1 from ISU Smash Team.
Okay, ISU Smash Team balled out.
Yes.
Rocket League balled out.
Yeah.
The Overwatch pushed it to a 5th hotspot against the best team in the division. I call that balling
I
out.
call that a win as
I
well.
actually don't know anything about the Valorant. I wasn't here that day.
But
I'm going to assume they
either.
played good. What a great week from ISU to start the season.
Yeah, man. Already two of the four, because I think our Valorant lost just a little bit. But
yeah,
at the same time, I feel like we're only going to go up from here in all of our games. It's only week 1, and we already have seen a lot from
a lot of improvement from a
everything.
lot of the teams as well.
And so I'm excited for this season, and to keep you updated, the actual dates for streams, Monday night at 6:30, we do have Overwatch. Rocket League is at the same time on Tuesday, and then we have Valorant at 6:30 as well on Wednesday, and then Smash is kind of up for debate. I think it's technically scheduled for 5, but some of our players can't make that.
So we try to reschedule.
We do.
Keep you guys updated on the socials. You want to list those?
Idaho State Esports on Instagram if you want to follow us. We also have a YouTube channel. We don't really post a whole lot of info to that, but we do have old VODs and stuff. So if you want to actually see how much we've improved in all of our games, you should go watch some of the old VODs because that's always fun. And so we have that, and then I'm not sure about any other socials at the moment.
I don't think we have any others.
So that's one thing that we will definitely check in as well on. And if you do actually want to see more information in other forms, let us know. We actually are open to a lot of those suggestions and stuff.
Yeah, and also just if you want to reach out, I'm pretty sure we have a website
We do.
at ISU.
I'm pretty sure it's just ISU Esports.
Yeah,
and
so you can always reach out to us from there, just chat it up. I don't actually chat it up. I bet they'll probably not like that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Charles has already got enough emails there. But if you are interested, I mean, I guess it is the beginning of the season. It might be a little bit difficult. But if you are looking at ISU as a college, and especially like next year, and you're planning on coming here, reach out. We actually do have open play nights. We haven't scheduled one for this semester yet.
Normally there's one middle of the semester, so probably like April, and one towards May.
The very end, yeah. And so that's a great way to not only get your foot in the door, get to meet the coach, get to meet some of the players, but also it's just a great opportunity to hang out and have fun. So we will keep you updated when we actually do have one of those in the works.
Yep. But besides that, that's it from us tonight. So I'm Scooter.
I'm Super Fox.
And we will catch you guys on the next one.
Have a good one.
Do you have to